Cam Newton has signed with the New England Patriots at the league minimum. There's been quite the rumblings on why he signed for the league minimum. I think there's a very good, personally logical reason as to why Cam Newton did this, and it was, not for some reasons that we may be hearing, more so as the reasons as Cam Newton may be playing a gamble here for his future. I believe, personally, it's just a belief, he probably could have found a backup job somewhere. Got paid backup money substantially more than, money he's getting paid from New England. But when you're Cam Newton, I think he still wants to be a starter. This guy still wants to be a starter, and we're in a league where, Newton just came off of injury, and there's that concern, and there's the fact that we just came into a completely flooded QB market this season, one of the most, open QB markets we've seen in a long time in free agency. All these guys out there, we're seeing a lot of solid quarterbacks sign as backups. So for that reason, it's understandable why, Cam Newton, he wasn't this highly sought after free agent. If he's the only QB on the market this season, sure, go after him. But he wasn't. There was so many other options, so many other teams that are, at this point, they was like, all right, we're going to start with a young, fresh QB out of the draft. There's other guys that already have their quarterbacks, of course. A lot of teams they was content with what they had. And I think for Cam Newton, that was, brought to the front of the room here, along with some of these other quarterbacks. All that being said, though, Newton still believes he can be a starter in this league, as do I. More than capable of it. Let's keep in mind, this guy was the face of the NFL at one point in time. This guy was, the poster child of the NFL, an MVP of the NFL. He's had that, he's got the potential. He's been there. He's done that. He's a great guy to have in your locker room. There's no concerns about any of that stuff with this guy. The opportunities are there. Again, it didn't surmount into a starter position anymore. So for Cam, I think the best place you can possibly land, the dream situation here for any quarterback in a free agent market, it's New England. No questions about it. You got that dominant defense, and you have the mastermind that is Bill Belichick that will go out there and put a system around a quarterback and make him an elite quarterback, or at least make him look really good. This team's gonna, contend for a playoff spot, probably be in playoffs this season. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. That's my personal thoughts on it there. But for that reason, I think, New England is a perfect example. They had a chance at all these quarterbacks in the free agent market. They didn't really want them. They didn't really chase any of them. They felt good about their in-house guys, but they said, hey, here, Cam. Here you go, Cam. Here, you know what we'll do for you? We'll give you this chance. We're not going to pay you a lot, but we're going to give you a chance to fight to make this roster, fight to start for this team. And if you're Cam Newton, you got to take that. You go over there and expect to win the starting job in New England. You have one really good season under this cheap contract, and then you're going to get paid the next year. You're going to get paid. You're going to get paid well, and you're going to be a starter. So I think it's that gamble. If you're Cam Newton, you're gambling on yourself this season to have a better next season, or to have a great season, get paid more down the road here. And for that, I think it's a great idea. Could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. Maybe Newton didn't get any backup jobs, but I think that was the mindset here for Cam Newton, and I think it was a good choice by him here. Going to see how he does this season. I think he does good. He's just got to win that starting job here in New England.